Hey everybody out there on Disco Madness, my name is SEGUE, and I'm going to talk to you today about a subject that has troubled me through the years, and it is about record collecting. Now, I've met record collectors, and the majority of them that I meet, when they show me their record collection, their records are in pristine condition. And I mean, they look like they just walked off the press. The jacket looks good, the sleeves look good, of course the records look like they've never been played before. And I've always felt kind of ill about that afterwards. I felt guilty because when I look at my records and I compare them to theirs, mine look like they've gone through a war. Now look at here. Here's a record I bought in 1978, Marshall Hayne, Dancing in the City. Look at the sides of this record. Look at that. The edges are totally worn out. I think if I look at here, the record's almost coming out of the edge of it, you know. When I open it up to pull it out, the sleeves here, this sleeve here, look at here. There's my sleeves. But I want you to know that I've always kept them in the sleeves because I do believe that the sleeves help keep them cleaner. Also, let's pull this one out here. Change. Okay, look at the sides of this. Probably 95% of my records look like this. I also put notes on them. These are notes so that I know the beats per minute for all the songs, and I can mix with them a little bit easier. One thing I want to say in my defense is that my records have been used to play in discos. And I remember when I was young, I had to carry these records around in a record crate. And back in those days, a record crate was a milk crate. And back in those days, you know, when I was 17, 18, 19 years old, I didn't have a lot of money. So even the bookshelf in my house was made out of crates. So I just picked those crates up, get them in my van, and take them to the discos. And pulling them in and out of pulling these records in and out of the jacket really wore them out through the years. You look at this jacket right here and you can see a ring around it just from being used so much. Even though I feel guilty when I look at those other guys' records and think, wow, these look beautiful, I have to remember that through the years I got to see how my records made a big difference on the dance floor. I mean, they brought so much joy to different people through the years that I guess I'm okay that they look like they've just gone through a war. But I guess the old saying is true also, that it's not what's on the outside that counts, but what's on the inside. And I can tell you that if you took these records out and you put them on the turntable, they still sound just as good today as they did back then. I keep them really clean, and I do try to protect them the best that I can with the jacket that they have left. So I want to thank Lloyd for making this site available. I know him and Riley are at a disco revival this weekend, and I hope that went really well. I can't imagine that it didn't. But till next time, disco friends, enjoy your records. Bye.